Hi there, Floris here from the C-Rips Discord. I am working on something pretty funny, and I think a lot of server owners might actually want to use this for their daily server management, maybe during mini events, or just because once in a while they just need a certain command to do more than just poke one player about something. Maybe you want to inform the whole community about something without it being a broadcast or whatever, and it's super easy to expand on because the code is right there. So it looks very complicated, but once you get into it, it'll be kind of easy. My apologies for noises from around. There's renovation going on in the apartment. There's a lot of noise, so this is just a quick little video. Alright, so we have one user here, Paprikaatje, and I am here as Mr. Floris. So if I switch to the other one, you can see that we have two players here. We can imagine it being 1, 2, 5 or 20 players. What I've added is a G command, a global command. And if you don't enter anything, it will tell you that G command stands for global command, allowing those with permission to run a command from a preset of commands on all online players. Please use the tab suggestions to build your command. The syntax is gcommand and then the command and any parameters. So CMI alias editor, as you can see here, there is a lot of stuff here, and the permission here is checked. So either an operator or anybody with the permission node cmi.customalias.gcommand will be able to use this. It's important, and that's why it's by default turned on, that a permission is required. You don't want all your players on the server to use this. Alright, let's do something fun. See my clear chat for self. Okay. G command help. Alright, we have tfly, which gives all the players temporary fly, and the time is in seconds. The same for tgod, temporary god mode. This will give them immortality for a certain amount of seconds. Launch, which will fling all the players into the air and there shouldn't be any damage when they land. Mobs, you can actually do something funny like spawn a bunch of mobs around the player, spread around them, and they will target the player and attack them, which is super funny. So as you can see, you can do server management stuff, but also something like mobs, that if you run an event and you just need to send in a wave of mobs hunting players, you can do this as well. Pretty cool. And this is just an example. You can add any command you want, but do check in the console, because if you do CMI money, you will be able to see that you can actually send money to offline players and all players in the game, online players. So certain commands already support all. For example, there is CMI mail. Oops. But there is also mail all. So make sure the command you're trying to add doesn't already support that sort of stuff. Alright, let's do something. So G command, tfly, 60 seconds. Perfect, that's 1 minute. Of course, you can also set it manually, but you'll have to type it in and understand that these are seconds. So now we've set it to 10 seconds. Let's see, launch. Let's do that one first. There is no additional parameter, just launch, and whoosh. So you can see we get bumped around randomly. Well, sort of randomly. You can actually use placeholders to make it random, but I do suggest to keep it simple. And now for something even more fun, but I'll do the temp god mode first. Temp god, well, 1 minute should be enough. There we go. And how does this even look for Paprikaatje over there? Well, let's switch to the other client. And there you can see that flight was enabled by the server for a minute and for 10 seconds. And then they will be informed when fly mode has been disabled. And you got temporary god mode for 1 minute. That is so cool. Let's go over here. Okay, let's look at Paprikaatje. G command, mobs, creeper. There we go. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm in creative mode, so rip Paprikaatje. But how fun is that? Alright. This will be on my GitHub, which is MRFDEV or Mr. F Dev, where you can download this add-on, no big deal. I will link it there, and if I have anything new or somebody says, hey, can you add another command, I can try. Any command that supports all, we can easily add. Alright, so technical side of things. We check for a statement to make sure that whatever parameter we enter isn't null. And that means that if it is null, so it fails or whatever, then we say, hey, this command stands for this, this is how you use it. And then we check, all the other ones are all checked for when it passed, like when the parameter isn't empty. And then we say, if it's help, then we do this. If it's tempfly, we do that. If it's lounge, we do this. And there are some additional checks in case there are additional parameters required, but we can make this as complex as we want. So to add another command, for example, money, technically we could just, yeah, let's just copy this one. Let's just copy this one and say if this is money, and it's not empty, the second parameter, then as console, let's do it for all players, CMI money, but in this case it would actually be all, I think, right? That's what we have here, all, but we can do all players. And then let's do the amount that we want to send. Okay, so now we need to add a tab suggestion for it. For money, and we can send $10 or 1,000 or 10,000, for example. All right, let's see if we. All right, let's get Paprikachi back. All right, here we go. CMI reload, and it's added. At least it should be. There we go. Money 1,000, and it didn't work because it actually has all right there already. It's a bit of a special command, but technically that's how you do it. And then everybody should have that money. So it's super easy to add one command. You just have to go to the official website and see what command you want to add. If you want to help, if you want to get help on this, feel free to give me a poke, and we can, you know, figure it out if it's even possible. Okay, I am going to end this video right now. Thank you for watching, and this is the 1MB gcommand add-on for CMI 9.1.4.1 or newer. For, well, it's tested on paper 1.18.2, but in the future I'm sure it will work on 19 and 1.20 and maybe CMI 9.2, and if not, give me an issue on the GitHub and we can look into it. Okay, CMI can let you do a lot, and a bloody lot can be done for server owners who want to manage their server with a modern server management solution. Alright, the renovation needs to do much more noise, so I'm gonna end this video now and say thank you for watching, and here it is. Like and comment, and I will keep doing stuff like this. Alright, cool. Bye.